Hi, I'm here to advertise a new Bible study that we're going to give it a try. Been talking to a couple of young families in Kaktovik and another family or two in Anaktuvik. And we have some young parents who are saying, how can I grow in my Christian walk so that I can be the best Christian parent I can be and I can help my children to be in growing up to be disciples of Jesus Christ. And some of them were saying it's been so long since we've had Sunday school or good training in our own villages that we need some training for the parents. So that's what we're going to try. We're going to try a 5-week Bible study on salvation. And I picked the topic salvation as a beginning point because as I've talked to some of these parents, they've been saying, when we watch TV, it seems like salvation is mostly about how do I go to heaven when I die and not hell. Is that all that salvation is about? And that's just not true. Salvation touches every moment of our lives, and we're going to take a good look at what salvation is about. Salvation is a lot more than am I going to heaven or hell. We're going to take a look at about 4 different ways of looking at salvation. One of the things we're going to take a good look at, we're going to revisit the scriptures on the creation story and other stories related to creation and see how God's love of all creation touches our lives. And God's love of creation opens the Bible for a whole lifetime of learning about our relationship with the land and with all creation. It informs our thinking about subsistence. It informs our thinking about things like drilling for oil and minerals. There's a whole lot that comes out of our understanding of salvation and the way that changes our understanding of our relationship with God and God's creation. We're going to take another good look at what the prophets had to say and what Jesus had to say about justice and just societies. And we're going to take a good look at things like racism that's been in the news lately and justice so that everybody can live well in society. What does the Bible have to say about the way that salvation guides us to live for justice? After all, we pray, thy will be done, thy kingdom come, on earth as it is in heaven. How do we live that out? How do we live out that prayer? Third, we're going to take a good look at the way that God meets us when the whole world changes so drastically. And we wonder, is God even there anymore? What happens when our family lives crumble and divorce happens or abuse comes into our family relationships and we begin to wonder, where is God now? And the Bible speaks about that experience in the exile of the Jews. We're going to look at the exile passages of the Bible, and we're going to take a look at how that applies to so many people in a world of such drastic change. There's so many people that are hungering for that message of salvation. And we're going to take another good look at guilt and salvation and forgiveness and redemption as we look at what Jesus did. Jesus, who died on the cross, that we could receive the forgiveness of God and could know that nothing can separate us from the love of God, and how that is the fulfillment of all of those messages of salvation. So this is for you. This class is going to be an experiment. We're going to try and see, can this long distance learning work? So I'm going to post this on YouTube. Then I'm going to post the same words I'm saying pretty much. The message will be posted on Facebook and then elsewhere on a blog, because some people don't want to do Facebook, so that people can get information before the class and say, what are we going to be studying about? Then on Tuesday nights at 7 p.m., we're going to call into a number, and there'll be a conference call number, and we can discuss it. And that allows us to ask questions and explore together what the Bible is saying to us as we read these scriptures freshly. Now, some folks probably can't make a Tuesday night meeting. So for those folks, they can put their comments on the Facebook page or on the blog post, and they can get their dialogue going there that way. In all cases, I'm hoping on the phone that we will end by praying for each other and our needs. And even in our blogging and writing online, I'm hoping we'll pray for the people who comment on it, that we learn to be a praying community together. So we'll be beginning on Tuesday, the 20th of October. I'll be posting online the call-in numbers so that you know how to call in. So check out our Facebook page or the blog post, and you'll be able to see how you can join. In the meantime, if you have questions, don't hesitate to give me a call. I would love to talk to you about it. My number is 907-350-3969. My name is the Reverend Kurt Carnes, and I'm with the Presbytery Office, Presbytery of Yukon. Hope to see you at the Bible study. Bye-bye.